My roommate stole my designs and launched my dream business while I was in the hospital. Today, she asked me to work for her because you were still good at the details. I woke up from emergency surgery to 3 missed calls from my manufacturer in Italy. Strange, since I'd only been sharing my handbag designed with a select few parent, including my roommate Ho, who'd been so inspired by my work. 6 weeks earlier, I'd been putting the final touches on my business plan, Terta sustainable handbag line made from recycled materials that I'd been developing for 3 years. My samples were perfect. My pitch deck was ready. I'd secured meetings with 2 investors who loved my prototypes. Then my appendix ruptured. What should have been a simple procedure turned into sepsis and 6 weeks in the hospital, no laptop chiffon access. By week 3, I noticed Uri's visits had stopped, swamped with work. Her text said I'd known talk since college parn. We both studied fashion design, but while I methodically built my brand concept, she bounced between industry jobs, always complaining about working for someone else's vision. Yesterday, I finally came home to an apartment filled with cardboard boxes, stamped with a logo. I recognized instantly parn my logo, with one color changed. Surprise, E said, emerging from her bedroom. I launched Verdant Dizens. Can you believe it? I stared at her, still weak from my hospital stay. That's my company name. She waved dismissively. I know we discussed similar concepts, but I've been working on this forever too. You are always so secretive with your sketches. Secretive, because the last time I'd openly shared designs in design school, they'd mysteriously appeared in another student's portfolio. I called your manufacturer, I said quietly. Her smile faltered. I found their card in your desk when I was looking for your insurance information for the hospital, she added quickly. They'd already seen your prototype, so it just made sense to work with them, and my pitch deck, the one on my password-protected laptop. You gave me your password, remember? For emergencies. She gestured around the apartment. Look, I know this seems sudden, but the investor meetings you set up couldn't wait. They loved the concept, parent our concept, she corrected herself. The first production run is already sold out. I wobbled to the sofa, my surgical incision still tender. Those were my life savings, 3 years of work. For a moment, I thought I saw guilt cross her face. Then she brightened. That's actually why I wanted to talk to you. I need a design assistant, parent, someone who really gets the details, you know. You'd be perfect. I can't offer much equity since we're just starting, but it's better than starting from scratch. Right. I stared at the woman I'd lived with for 2 years, who'd held my hair back when I had food poisoning, who'd borrowed my favorite sweater so many times it had stretched to fit her taller frame. You were offering me a job at my own company. It's not technically, she began, then stopped when she saw my expression. Look, I did the hard part, pants, securing funding, manufacturing, building the website. I've got 10,000 Instagram followers already. That's more than you ever had. I stood up slowly, pain radiating from my incision. I need you to be gone by tomorrow. This is my apartment too. Where am I supposed to go? I picked up one of the boxes with my designs inside. Apparently you can afford manufacturing in Italy. I am sure you can afford a hotel while you look for a new place. She followed me to my bedroom. You were being ridiculous. I saw an opportunity and took it, pert, that's business. Besides, I didn't think you'd even want to work after being so sick. I closed my door in her face and called the one person I knew could help, pert, my older sister, an intellectual property attorney. This morning, Anne received a cease and desist letter by noon. Her smug and scraping posts had disappeared. My manufacturer in Italy, horrified to learn what happened, called to confirm they would honor our original agreement. The boxes of my stolen designs are evidence now. The investors, learning they'd been deceived, have agreed to meet with me once I've recovered. Success isn't just about having a good idea. It's about having the integrity to make it happen the right way.